Welcome back. Time for the main event now. The bantamweight championship of Great Britain. Joe Kelly against Drew Docherty. Now, when we saw the two fights, it took Joe Kelly to beat Ronnie Carroll. The first contest was a draw, and the second one, Carroll was clearly outpointed over 12 rounds. And we also saw Joe Kelly make, has to be said, rather heavy weather of beating Kevin Jenkins in a non-title fight over 8 rounds. But Joe Kelly, I don't think anybody in boxing would deny him his moment of glory against Carroll. He's fought for so many titles, always on the wrong end, and finally got that Lonsdale belt he wanted so much. But the question is tonight whether he can keep it against Drew Docherty, who's only having his 9th contest tonight. Referee is someone we've seen many, many times on Pro Box, especially when we're in the Midlands, John Coyle of Wolverhampton. Very hard to eyeball Joe Kelly, because he's only a wee fella.
Eyeball the top of his head. He's only about 5 feet, isn't he?
5'1½".
Yeah. Sorry, Joe. I've taken an inch and a half off you. He's very solidly built, but he makes up for it in power. Very solidly built. Built like a tank.
Oh, Drew Docherty, if you follow boxing, you'll know he had a terrific amateur career, well over 100 bouts.
He's tall for a bantam. Looks tall against Kelly, obviously, but he is tall for a bantamweight. Haven't seen him before, so I'm looking forward to this. Kelly, as usual, come forward style. He hasn't got great legs, so he has to come forward, and with that short, stocky physique, he uses it to the best of his ability, chopping the body and clubbing over them right hands. He's never been known as a great puncher, but he's a good aggressive fighter, a real trier.
Great Scottish tradition at this weight, of course, featuring the great Wee Walter McGowan.
Yeah, back to Benny Lynch.
Yes. Did he hold this title?
He did indeed. We didn't do too bad at it ourselves over in Ireland. With the great Rinty Monaghan, Bunty Doran. Oh, sorry, I said bantamweight, of course. We're talking about the bantamweight title. You've just pointed that out to me, Dave, in fact. Rinty and Benny Lynch were both flyweights. I keep thinking of Kelly having a couple of attempts at the flyweight title.
That's right. Well, we've seen him so many times as flyweight, and it was really after losing to Regan that he stepped up to bantam.
What a terrific fight.
That was a terrific fight. But even when you're just 5'1½", having to, when you're as solidly built as that, having continually to get down to 8 stone must have been very weakening for him.
Yeah, he always had trouble making weight. Having said that, most of the lighter weights, he was caught with a good shot there. Kelly's in trouble here. Good right hand. And it was a body shot earlier on that hurt him. With Drew Docherty on a roll here. Kelly dipping at the knees a bit.
And taking it.
Oh, he's in big trouble, Kelly. Good first round for Drew Docherty.
This will do wonders for Drew Docherty's confidence.
Look at how red Kelly's face is. He stopped a lot of leather in this round. Trying to work on Docherty's body. Coming back a bit, but he was shaken, badly shaken.
I wonder if this might just be the hint of maybe this is just one hard fight too many for Kelly.
Could be.
Because that was definitely Docherty's round. He had the champion in all sorts of trouble. As the ring record of Drew Docherty comes from the same amateur club that produced Pat Clinton, the new WBO world flyweight champion, the Croy Miners Club.
You can rest assured he's getting good sparring, but he's not aggressive, so he's not like Kelly in that way. let's have a look at this. It's the right hand. This is where he actually hurt Kelly against the ropes. Banged in the right hand, left hook, and he hit him with a sort of an uppercut. A couple of good head punches there, but nothing spectacular. And if you look at Docherty's record, he's not known as a puncher. In his 7 wins, he's only won 2 inside the distance, so he'll do well to stop Kelly here. But that certainly was a good opening round for him.
10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 2.
Well, this is scheduled for 12, of course, the championship distance. And Kelly's got to be the governor now. Had the initiative wrested away from him very quickly in that opening session.
There's a good left hook from Kelly. He's got to pour the pressure on Docherty.
That's more like it.
Stay on top of him. Docherty's a light build for a bantamweight. He's tall and sinewy, but he is on the tall side and maybe fragile. I don't know. Kelly will have to take advantage of that if Docherty is fragile. He's got to get close to him, but can't stay away from him. We've got to get the pressure on. The way that Reagan beat Kelly, just stayed on the outside and moved around, gave him lots of movement and just picked him off from a long distance. So I'm sure he's learned his lesson from that. When you box somebody that's taller, you've got to get close to them. That's where he does his best work. Look at those body shots. That's better from Kelly.
That's the Kelly we've seen. First defence of the title that he won from Carroll on January the 27th.
Good right hand from Kelly again. Stopped a good shot himself, but landed a good right hand. It's better from Kelly, better round. Picking up a lot of shots on the inside, not getting close enough. Docherty is landing a couple of nice little tidy counter punches. Good boxing from Docherty. Turned him on the ropes. Get out of the way.
But as we've so often said on pro boxing, in a title fight, you've got to go out and beat the champion. You've got to go and take the title away from him. You can't just throw pretty little 1-2s. You've got to get involved.
You've got to beat him resoundingly, or you're not going to get it.
That's right. Because
despite the fact that they're both Scottish in the boxing in Scotland, you've got to beat the champion convincingly.
The champion will always get the benefit of a close call.
It's a good round.
This is a much better round for the champ, Joe Kelly in the black.
Docherty's coming back combinations, well. He's very sharp. He's done a lot of sparring. His timing is very good, Docherty.
But I still make that 1 round apiece now.
Certainly a much better round for
First to
Joe
Docherty,
Kelly.
second to Kelly. Joe Kelly having his 27th fight.
Some good action on the ropes here, Dave. Can he miss with that right hand? But started chopping and did hit Docherty. But you watch this very closely. Docherty's landed more than Kelly is, even on the inside, which is surprising. That was a much better round from Kelly. He pressed, and he will have won it for aggression alone.
John Coyle alone will decide the fate of the championship, should it go the full 12-round trip. Which I suppose, realistically, neither of these two boys are the world's heaviest punchers. And I suppose, realistically, you would expect it to go the full distance. But there have been some, having said that, there have been some heavy shots winging in the first couple of rounds. As we enter round 3, Kelly, the defending champion, in black, Docherty, the challenger, in red.
Docherty's timing's good. He's must have done plenty of sparring. He's picking Kelly off on the outside. His combinations are fast. Kelly's doing exactly the right thing. Just chop away at the body when they're as tall as that. Just bang away at the body, bring the hands down, and then start working on the chin.
Well, it always helps having a world champion in your own home gym, doesn't it? It lifts everybody. You all want to become a world champion.
Yeah, it certainly lifts the stable, and it makes you think that you can do it too. Motivates the gymnasium.
That's
Every
right.
single person in it.
That's right. Yeah, the first day you come back to the gym with your world title belt and all your stablemates want to crowd around and have a look at it and touch it and strap it on for size.
Oh, beautiful right hand from Docherty.
And that's how you become a champion, with a punch like that.
Perfect right hand. First time I've seen Kelly so badly hurt. Perfect right hand. Just as he walked forward. Now, he's not known as a puncher, Docherty, but he's certainly done damage with that one. Timing. His timing. I did say his timing was perfect, and it just showed and proved that it is. Kelly's in trouble. Oh, stopping a few more shots too.
Well, Salvatore Fanni stopped Kelly in a European title shot. He's coming back well.
Yeah.
But he was hurt.
Certainly was hurt. He wants to get back into this fight. He's got to hurt Docherty and gain a bit of respect from him. Big round for Docherty. Just picked him off. Some beautiful shots. He has him in trouble again here. He's starting to topple. Oh, low one from Docherty.
And Kelly having trouble keeping him off at the moment.
Big round for Docherty. Kelly still looks blowing like he's hurt. Yes, indeed. Big round for Drew Docherty. Certainly has inspired him.
And what I said earlier about this maybe one hard fight too many for Kelly. He's had the two 12-rounders with Ronnie Carroll, then what was supposed to be a relatively straightforward one. Let's break off as we watch this knockdown.
Watch this little right hand, David. Just measured him with bang. Bang, that's it there.
That was the shot. Caught
Side
him
of the
coming
head.
in.
Hit him on the temple. The worst place in the world to get hit. Takes your legs away, and your legs just want to do something different than what your brain's telling them to do. Perfect little right hand.
Yes, I was saying, we've seen him have a tough fight with Regan. He had the two tough fights with Ronnie Carroll, and an 8-rounder with Kevin Jenkins that wasn't expected to go 8 rounds, and now a real live opponent who wants his title.
Yeah.
And they've all come in a comparatively short space of time as well.
Yeah, it catches up on you, Dave. We're all human. It certainly looked like he was in trouble in that round. Stopped another right hand, is in trouble again. Perfect, same shot again. Keeps walking over to that right hand. Not as sharp as I've seen him before. Oh, left hook. Dangerously low. Kelly didn't make a meal of it. Switch was sporting.
Well, he's trying to buy himself time, Kelly, at the moment.
Docherty's closing up on the inside, keeping his hands tight into his body and protecting his chin as well. So he's using very good tactics here. His timing is perfect. He's nailing Kelly every single time. He's not a puncher. No hesitation in saying that. He's just his timing is He's working out very well. Kelly hasn't been able to take control of this fight on the inside either. Another right hand. Just keeps teeing off on the side of Kelly's head with that right hand.
Kelly comes back with a good right. Stems the flow, but only temporarily. And Docherty's finding him very well inside. He's tying him up, as Barry says. He's keeping the elbows well tucked into the side. And Kelly's got no option but to try and come inside and fight. He hasn't got the reach to do anything else.
Got to put him back to the ropes and start landing good solid body shots and keep trying. At the moment he just seems to be out of range. He seems to be slower. He's not as sharp as I've seen him before. And of course Docherty's using the right sort of tactics. Nice little fast combinations. That right hand has landed again. He can't keep taking these, Kelly. He's eating that right hand. And if he keeps eating it, just keep throwing it. That's the name of the game.
Another good round for Docherty. He's in the driving seat now. Looking good for the challenger, Barry.
Yeah, he's dominated this fight so far. Kelly looked like he was getting back into it in a second, but
And he's
the
cut
third-
now by the looks of it, working with a swab stick, perhaps on the right eye that we can't see.
This is some more work on the inside. Stop that little. See him grimacing there from that short little right hand from Drew Docherty. He's very lively, Docherty. His punches are fast and he's picking them very well. And he's only picking up the occasional punch from Kelly. Kelly is not landing with his shots, despite the fact that he's coming forward.
10 seconds. Seconds out. Round 5.
There you see Paddy Byrne, perhaps the best cuts man in the business, working in Kelly's corner. And see, I think Kelly is cut right eye. You can see that he's trying to turn his head away out of trouble in the clinches. Got a look when he comes round.
Yeah, that's all he needs. Looks like the left eye. Certainly seems to be a bit of blood somewhere. Yeah, he's a real try. That's a good right hand from him. Didn't hit the target, but Docherty's being cute on the inside. Just tucking up and throwing nice little fast combinations, giving himself room to. He's not trying to throw any bombs on the inside. That's what Kelly's got to do his work. Hasn't been so effective. No, could be wrong. There's no blood. Drew Docherty's very sharp, Dave. He's
He's sharp,
taking
he's
control of
confident,
this
and
fight.
he's winning this fight so far.
No doubt about that. Oh, right hand. Perfect. Oh, another right. Double left hook. Good shots. Oh,
And down.
perfect combination. It's a very good knockdown from Drew Docherty.
He's in a
Beautiful
struggle to
little
make this.
combination.
John Coyle waves it on at 9, but how long has Kelly got as British champion? Not too long on the looks of this.
He's down again. He's looking at Paddy in the corner.
The cut's on the bridge of his nose, we can see that.
He's looking at Dean Powell, and the
John
John
Coyle
Coyle
has
said
seen
that's
enough.
Yeah, that's enough.
And we have a new
There we are.
bantamweight champion of Great Britain.
And a tremendous performance from. It's a great display. First time I've seen the kid box extremely well. And I feel sorry for Joe Kelly. It's been a long road for him. Maybe this is the end of it now.
Well, on this showing perhaps in the kindest way possible a little think about his future in the pro game. Might not come amiss. He's 28 years of age now, which is old for the very lightweights.
Here's the finish again. Bang. That right hand missed him. Double left hook was perfect. When he missed with the right, he doubled up the left hook. That's the left hook that done the damage. Little tap at the right, but very sharp performance from Drew Docherty. Not a big puncher, but he's very accurate, and he was very well. His timing was perfect. Hit the target when it counted. And done a great job.
4 seconds.
2 minutes, 4 seconds of round 5.
The referee stopped the contest. Kelly being
The 8 stone, 6 pound weight division, the bantamweight division. Drew Docherty has taken the title, the Lonsdale belt, from his fellow Scot, Joe Kelly. The members of the St Andrews Sporting Club enjoyed that. So did we. We've got another fight for you. Join us for Danny Porter after the break.